Bienvenidos, aloha, welcome in to TarTV. Alex Crawford, Haley Martinez with you here live. It's the Tournament of Champions quarterfinals, opening game for the Sailors taking on Marina. Haley, this is our first field hockey broadcast of the season, and it comes with the season facing elimination. If they lose, Sailors are out, correct?
Correct.
And so we got a big game here in front of us against the Marina Vikings. Haley, you coach the JV team, so you have been with this team throughout the season, played here, graduated in 2016.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this Sailors team. What can we expect out of these girls today?
They're very hardworking girls. I'm also their strength coach, so I helped them lift weights and get conditioned for this season. So they work very hard, and our motto for field hockey that's always been is finish strong. So they're going to finish strong.
They finished the season strong, 11-10 and 2 on the year. Marina got here by winning a wild card game, but the Sailors, they didn't have to play in a wild card because of their good Sunset League play. Is that correct?
Correct. They were first in their pod. So, yeah. So it's going to be a good game.
That's Marina with possession in the navy blue uniforms. Sailors in white with the blue and white checkered. Is there a special name for the uniforms, Haley?
The kilts.
The kilts. Okay, see, I didn't know.
Yeah, got to keep it old-fashioned. Edison has very similar uniforms as well. So
I'm a fan of the Sailors' uniforms. Good defense there by Newport. I believe that was Audrey Sharp.
correct. The junior.
Here comes Marina. And what just happened? Is that a kick ball?
I should probably be wearing glasses. I didn't really see that.
Well, I think the official signaled something like with a foot, I believe. Can you not kick the ball?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
And then another big one is called a hack.
Okay.
So when they put their hand like at their wrist, their opposite hand at their wrist, it's called a hack, and there's a lot of fouls called on that.
Okay.
So it's really important about being low, and so you can, when your stick is really low on the ground, you can prevent that. Nice shot.
That's
Sienna, freshman on varsity.
number 6, Sienna Schneider. That was a good look inside there for the Sailors, but the Marina goalie just kicked it away.
Foot.
Possession back to the Sailors. Schneider fighting for it here on the near sideline. And Audrey Sharp will pass it up to Schneider. In the middle, trying to get it to Michaela Cotton. Sailors still have possession. And that's Cotton fighting for it right there.
This game is all about being patient. So if you're like it's good to be aggressive. You want to be aggressive, but it's so important to be patient because if you're like trying to, it's a term called hacking, then you'll necessarily not win the ball. You'll get a foul called on for you.
So what is hacking?
So it's like when you're like nailing the other stick.
So
like Michaela was very patient there. And so that's why she got the foul called on the other team, and she was able to have advantage of the ball. Now we're here for a short corner, and this is a great opportunity for the Sailors to score a goal.
Short corner, somewhat similar to a corner kick in soccer?
A corner kick is more like a long in field hockey.
Okay.
This is kind of like a penalty kick, I would say. Oh, that's kind of like a stroke. We have another thing called a stroke, but this is like kind of their own thing.
This is a great opportunity. Kenzie Kerrigan had it, then Michaela Cotton. And Marina trying to get it out of there. Here comes Newport. Vikings able to clear it out for now. Good pressure there by Lucy Tui. Here comes Marina. Kate Gregory trying to track that one down for the Sailors. And Sailors retain possession. Audrey Sharp pushes it up ahead. A little too much heat on that pass, trying to get it to Michaela Cotton. Oh, nice move there. Kicked out by the Marina goalie. That was Sienna Burns. So, Haley, explain to me what happens on a short corner. Obviously, we just saw one a little bit ago, and it did look like a great opportunity for the Sailors to score. They didn't, but what exactly is going on with that?
Okay, so we have an injector, so that's the person like kind of right by the goalie on the left side, or I guess right side. And so it's best to do a strong push pass, and that pass is like silent. So then you pass the ball up to your top of the circle. That's either the 3 or the 4 spot, and that's like normally the player with the strongest hit. So Michaela Cotton on varsity has the strongest hit. And so then you nail it into the goal. But it has to come outside of the circle and be brought back in to score. So if Michaela gets the ball outside of the circle, the backup needs to yell touch. Because if she scores outside of the circle, it doesn't count.
So she has to get it in the circle.
Mm-hmm. And then another person could touch it, and then that would count as a goal.
Okay, so she can't just get the pass and shoot it right away.
Correct.
She has to pass it to someone. Okay.
So if she takes the initial shot inside the circle, we need to yell touch, so then another person could get a hand on it so that the goal can count.
Okay. When we get another short corner, I'm going to see if I remember all that.
Okay.
But I do think it seems like a great opportunity. If
Yes.
the Sailors, I see why it's a good scoring opportunity. Newport still with possession. Alexa Nelson trying to get it ahead to Michaela Cotton. And it's taken away by the Vikings. Out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be possession Sailors. Almost halfway through the first quarter of play. Winner goes on to the Tournament of Champions semifinals on Thursday. If the Sailors win, they will host here again in the friendly confines of Davidson Field. If they lose, well, they go home. Sailors and Marina actually played way back on August 23rd. It was a 0-0 tie. One of the Sailors' 2 ties this season, 11, 10, and 1 are the Sailors coming into this game. Lucy Tui fighting for it. And is that a foul against Marina that gives the Sailors possession?
Correct.
Let's see what Newport can do with it.
So what you really want to do is so that they're not all spaced out in the middle. Kenzie was trying to switch the field so that we could create space and give good quality W passing so that we're able to get the ball up the field and hopefully score a goal.
Now, what is W passing?
So it's like give and goes, just ins and outs of the defenders of Marina. So the important thing for field hockey is always moving around, and it's called filling. So if a defender passes the ball up to midfield, the defender kind of wants to continue to run up to make that give and go pass, and same vice versa with midfield and forwards, of just always filling each other's positions and making good runs.
Seems like the Sailors have dominated the time of possession in this game. I don't have the exact stats, but we got 6 minutes to play in the first quarter, and I feel like the Sailors have controlled the ball for most of this quarter.
See, they're trying to switch the field, using our back passing.
Trying to bring it over to the near side of the field
nice
here.
Stop on Marina.
Audrey Sharp swinging away on that one. Now, Sailors defense trying to bring it back the other way.
Our ball.
Pass ahead from Sharp to number 6, Sienna Schneider. You said she's a freshman.
She is a freshman. So it's a big deal for field hockey if you make varsity as a freshman. Like, not a lot of people. So, like, Amanda, the head coach, she was a freshman goalie for 4 years, and it's a really, really, really big deal. So we have 2 freshmen on the team this year. Normally, if that, we only take 1 or we don't take any. So it's a props to them. They're 2 hardworking girls.
We've got Sienna Schneider and Audrey Sharp, or sorry, Sadie Simon. Audrey
Correct.
Sharp is a junior. The 2 freshmen.
Yes.
10 seniors, 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen. So an experienced team.
A very young team. Lana Burns is the only returning varsity player. So we have a very new team, but also we have a lot of seniors. So.
Well, and last year we only got a handful of games with the COVID season. Obviously, we were stoked to have those games, but you really didn't get a true season or a true varsity year.
Correct.
There was no Tournament of Champions last year due to COVID. And in 2019, when there previously was one, the Sailors lost in the finals to Harvard Westlake 5-0.
So there's a thing called a 25-yard hit. So once you are at the 25-yard line or in front of the 25-yard line, you have to go 5 yards, or else it doesn't count into other post's ball. So if you're outside the 25, you can nail it in, but if you're on the 25 or inside, you have to go 5 yards.
And so it looked there like Audrey was really trying to whack the ball inside. What is that? Just let me hit it as hard as I can and see what happens?
Yeah, and sometimes when we're on the turf field, it's not always the best to nail the ball. Like, especially if you're trying to switch the field, it's great, or taking a shot, or sometimes you get lucky in hitting the ball up all the way up there. But sometimes it's the best if your players are moving around constantly and getting open for passing, a good pass. Because the ball moves fast on the turf field.
Yeah, it looks like it. Freshman Sienna Schneider getting a touch, and the Sailors retain possession.
So they have to go 5 yards.
So this is what you're talking about, the 25-yard hit.
Yes.
On display here.
So either she could pass or, okay, they have an advantage,
Marina. Foul goes against Newport. Alexa Nelson. And here come the Vikings with one of their better opportunities early in this game. Still 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Sailors defense trying to pressure the ball handler. That's Lana Burns, one of the captains, number 3, getting in there for Newport. Final 2 minutes of the quarter. Sienna Schneider, the freshman, trying to hit it ahead for the Sailors. And what was the call there? Because it gives possession back to Marina.
Hack.
Okay.
A hack. And so if you want to dribble, you have to give 5 yards every single time. So if, like, whoever has the ball, like right now Newport has possession of the ball, so Marina has to give them at least 5 yards. So if she wants to dribble, Marina has to give them 5 yards. So sometimes the ref, if we have an advantage, then they'll just, like, let the call, like, slide.
Got it.
But if we don't have the advantage, then we'll have to bring the ball back. But right there, we had the advantage, so.
Final minute of the opening quarter. Still scoreless. Both teams with a few opportunities. One short corner thus far. Sailors didn't score on it. Let's see if Newport's able to find some magic before the end of the first quarter. Possession, Vikings. 30 seconds left. Lucy Tui fighting for it on the near sideline. Then over to Lana Burns. She pushes it ahead. 15 seconds to play. Schneider with it for the Sailors. Possession, Newport. 5 seconds left. That's Lucy Tui inside. And that does it for the first quarter. Scoreless in the opening game of the Sailors Tournament of Champions appearance. Quarterfinals. Winner moves on to the semifinals on Thursday. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter for you from Davidson Field. You're watching Newport Harbor Field Hockey on TarTV.
That's why you're saying it's more like a penalty. Okay. Oh, so it's sort of like a shootout. Okay. You guys like take turns doing that. I see it. Okay. So what do you think about Taylor's game? You call it a six. They're like switching between cameras and moving the cameras, making sure everything working. That would be yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn our mics back on.
Welcome back into TarTV. Alex Crawford, Haley Martinez with you here from Davidson Field. Scoreless at the end of the first quarter. Haley, what'd you see out of the Sailors there that maybe gave you some hope going into the remainder of this game?
We've had possession of the ball pretty much the whole time, and so we just need to continue to connect our passes and take advantage of every shot that we're taking when we're trying to score a goal. But I think we're playing very aggressive, and we're already having great passing right here, so let's see if we can make some magic happen.
Of note for the Sailors today, one of the two seniors, Hannah Nye, senior, out today. So that is a pretty big deal for the Sailors when one of your captains, seniors, star players is out.
Yes, definitely. She's done a lot for this team, so it's a bummer to see her out. I think she's sick, so.
Well, hopefully, if Newport can win today against Marina, maybe she will be able to come back for Thursday or even Saturday in the Tournament of Champions.
Yes.
Obviously, Sailors have to take care of business here in the opening game. Scoreless tie between these two teams earlier in the season, a long time ago, back on August 23rd. That's Marina in navy and your Newport Harbor Sailors in the checkered kilts with the white tops. Here come the Vikings. Nice pass. And a really good scoring opportunity. What's the call there,
Short
Haley?
corner.
That'll be a short corner.
Yes.
Michaela Gallardo came out and smartly leveled the Marina offensive player. I assumed that was a foul, but I wasn't positive.
Yes. And so since she was inside the circle, that is why we have a short corner.
So this is a good opportunity for the Vikings, their best scoring opportunity so far today. Let's see what the Sailors defense can do. Nice hit there by Kenzie Kerrigan, the senior. Trying to force the ball out. Lucy Toohey fighting for it. And a foul gives possession back to the Sailors.
Nice.
Audrey Sharp hits it ahead. Michaela Cotton is in the vicinity. And now Lucy Toohey will... Correction, Audrey Sharp's going to try to get it up the sideline.
See, that's why it's so important for Sienna to be in front of number 13 on the opposing team, because if she was in front, she would have gotten the ball. So it's so important for white to be in front of blue, especially when we have the ball. Ooh. And that's the worst. If it hits your foot and you just get unlucky, it hurts so bad.
Yeah, I can imagine. That ball is moving quickly. Would not want that to hit me in the ankles. Out of bounds. Possession back to the Vikings. Big thanks to everybody tuned in on TarTV, our first field hockey broadcast of the season. Fun fact, our first TarTV broadcast back in March when we finally got to have high school sports back after COVID was a Sailors field hockey game.
Woo!
So, and that was fun because I had never done field hockey before, nor had there been any sports for what felt like a year.
Yeah.
I think it was a year for high school sports. So that was some real baptism by fire there. Now we got high stakes in this one. Sailors trying to move on to the semifinals, Tournament of Champions. Michaela Cotton fighting for it. Gets it inside the circle. Over to Lucy Toohey.
Come on.
Right in front of the goal. Great opportunity. Marina trying to clear it out. And they're able to get a foul against Newport, and so Vikings will have possession for now. Possession goes back to the Sailors. Audrey Sharp hits it up. Lucy Toohey fighting for it. Kenzie Kerrigan stops that one. Vikings possession. 9 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. Oh, here comes Sienna Schneider, the freshman, pushing it ahead. Michaela Cotton in the vicinity, trying to split a pair of Marina defenders. And the Vikings get whistled for a foul.
Third party.
What is a third party?
So, nice shot. So necessarily a third party is kind of like basketball, but if my player on my team is going against another player on the opposing team and I run in between them, that is called a third party.
Got it. Exactly what it sounds like. Vikings back with possession right around midfield. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Audrey Sharp, according to the sideline official. And with 8:45 to play in the second, Marina will have possession. Trying to get it inside the circle. They do. Chasing it down is Kate Gregory. She's trying to bring it up the sideline. Picked off by Marina, but only momentarily. Now Sadie Simon has it. One of the other two freshman Sailors having an opportunity to play varsity now. Their first postseason appearance, obviously. Probably the first postseason appearance for most of these players.
Exactly, yes. Like I said, there was only one returning varsity player this year.
That is Captain Lana Burns.
Correct. So she is playing Hannah Nye's position. So normally she's like a top point, like a center forward, and Hannah Nye is back point defense. So Lana's filling her shoes today.
Audrey Sharp hits it in. Gets it to Michaela Cotton. Oh, Michaela Cotton in the circle. Can the Sailors come away with points? A good opportunity. Second short corner of the day for Newport, third of the game. Still scoreless. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. And that will be freshman Sienna Schneider hitting it in. Is that?
The injector.
The injector.
Yes.
Sienna Schneider, the injector for the Sailors.
So if the defense goes out before the whistle blows or before they hit it, then they...
Ooh. Michaela Cotton.
Nice.
Nice look just to the right of the goal.
So it's so important when you're on post at the edge of the goal that your stick is like low on the ground so that the ball will ricochet off and hopefully go into the goal. So every part in that play, like every part in this game, is so important.
This is a good opportunity there. It's a nice look on the shot by Cotton. Still scoreless. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Opening game of the postseason for the Sailors. Marina won a wild card game to get here. Newport was the top team in their pod, so they get to host, and if they win, they'll host again on Thursday in the semifinals. Newport trying to win their first tournament of champions since fall 2016, which coincidentally, Haley, was the first season after you graduated.
Correct, yes. My semifinal game was against Marina as well, at Huntington. And we won that.
So you went to the finals your senior year?
Yes.
So that would have been 2015 fall.
Yes, correct.
Stopped by Kenzie Kerrigan.
She tried to do a wide dodge move, but ended up going straight to the Marina stick.
Kerrigan, a senior, stopper. Saves it. Up the sideline. Right onto the stick of freshman Sienna Schneider.
Nice pass.
Ahead to Cotton. Marina trying to take it away. Back to Schneider. Cotton fighting for it. Possession Sailors. 4:40 to play in the second quarter. And it's saved inbounds by Marina, but hit right to Lucy Tui now in the circle, in the middle of the goal. A shot from Schneider just to the right. A lot of opportunities in this game so far, Haley, for the Sailors.
Yes.
It looks like Maddie Crafton checks into the game for the first time. Was that a hack call?
No, it was dangerous play.
Dangerous play.
So Sharp didn't necessarily hit the ball. She accidentally missed it. So it was, and the Marina was at least like 7 yards, so it was a little dangerous. So that's why they have the ball. But defense is doing a great job of stringing passes, of getting the ball up the field. So everyone's doing their part.
Audrey Sharp going to hit it in for the Sailors. Oh, nice hit. What was it? There was something illegal about that?
Height.
Okay. I was like, wow.
So the ball really can't go above
That
your
makes
shin
sense.
guards.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That would be pretty dangerous. But a lot of power on that hit.
Yes.
And now Sharp trying to get it back. Possession goes back to Newport.
Good ball.
Sharp up ahead to Burns. Possession still Sailors.
So it'd be best if you're looking at the field, there's a lot of blue on the right side, to switch the field to the left where there really isn't anybody.
Sharp hits it hard. In the circle for a second. Now the Vikings trying to bring it back the other way.
Hack.
Hack foul. Possession, Marina. Now the Vikings are on the attack. Good look right in front of the goal.
Short corner.
Another short corner. Sailors have had two, and this will be Marina's second. Still scoreless, with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the second quarter.
So it's so important for the injector. They're the start of the short, so if they have to have a strong pass.
Good look.
Dangerous.
Blocked by Gallardo right at shoulder level, so very high. Dangerous.
So if they take a shot and no defender and no one's really in the way, they'll just kind of let that go. And if it makes it in the goal, then it's a goal.
Okay.
But
So that was a good move there by Gallardo to knock that one down. They probably wouldn't have whistled it for height. Oh, tough defense there by the Sailors. Kenzie Kerrigan taking it away from Marina.
she's a very key defender for the Sailors.
One of the 10 seniors on this team. Kerrigan, a through to another senior, Michaela Cotton, fighting for it at midfield.
Switch. Good ball.
Michaela going to hit it ahead. Sailors still with possession. Lana Burns.
So they didn't give her 5 yards, so that's why we have still possession of the ball.
Burns again. We'll pass it back to Cotton. Vikings knock it away momentarily. Now Kate Gregory. Trying to get it up the sideline. Possession back to the Sailors. 20 seconds to play in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Trying to hit it with some power Inside. Schneider gets it taken away by Marina. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Possession back to the Vikings. Sharp stops it. The horn sounds, that does it. Still scoreless at the end of 2. Couple of short corners for each team. No goals. We'll head to the third quarter with a 0-0 tie. You are watching Tournament of Champions quarterfinals between the Sailors and the Vikings on TarTV.
I understand what's happening. Yeah, it's a little cold up here, though. I forgot that it gets cold up here. Yeah. Scary. Okay. Oh, interesting. Ah. So it's very subjective. Yeah. Ow. That sounds painful, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That is. That's very subjective. Yeah. Yes. I forget the exact terminology, but that'll be if it's a tie. But we still got 2 more quarters, so. Yeah, we got plenty of time to score.
Contraband beanie.
Yes, the owner of this beanie, Mr. Lamarque, was very. Where's my Supreme beanie?
They left all that stuff there. It looked like it was garbage. So then I picked up the beanie because I thought,
No,
like,
no.
oh, somebody's going to
Well, once he, I'm so glad that I knew that you had it because he was like really bummed. And I was like, no, it's fine. He said the other stuff was celebratory for when the Sailors won, so no one was gonna get to drink it.
Well, that's how it ended.
That's how it is. So it was fitting that it ended up getting thrown away. Thank you. Yeah, otherwise, you might have stolen it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn our lights down.
Welcome back into TarTV. Alex Crawford, Haley Martinez with you here from Davidson Field. Scoreless first half. Haley, do you think the Sailors have, well, I know your answer is going to be yes if I say, do you think the Sailors have what it takes to score in the second half? Better question, what's it going to take for the Sailors to score in the second half?
I think really just we have such big hits that we need to capitalize on people being post, or there's another term. If you're not on post, you're on peaches. So peaches is being in front of the goalie, being up in her grill, and taking advantage of that.
Nice hit
Nice
by
ball.
Cotton
There
right
we
in
go.
front of the
There we
goal.
go.
A shot! And it's just, oh, it's in. They count that?
Yeah, they did. It's Sienna, freshman.
Wow. Sienna Schneider, number 6, playing in her first postseason action, knocks it in with 1 minute down in the third quarter. Sailors finally get on the board. 1-0. They lead now over Marina.
And that's why it's so important with key passing. And that started with Michaela passing it to Sienna Burns, and Sienna making a nice pass to the other Sienna. And she's taking advantage and gets it past the goalie.
That was a really nice initial pass by Michaela Cotton that traveled 20 yards on the ground. And it ended up finding its way into the goal. How about that for a freshman? Pressure defense there by Sienna Burns. Possession still to Marina. Here in the third quarter of our opening round, Tournament of Champions quarterfinals. Winner will play again on Thursday. Marina trying to find the equalizer. And possession goes back to Newport. Possession still with the Vikings from about 20 yards out. And it will still be Marina possession. Looking for the tying goal. A nice hit there to clear things out. Defense here by Sienna Burns. Working to bring it up the sideline. Knocked out of bounds by Marina. And Kate Cherry will hit it in for the Sailors.
Nice way to step to that.
That's Kenzie Kerrigan. Trying to get it past Marina. Vikings with possession for what seems like the longest time that they've held the ball for this whole game.
Yeah, definitely.
A good look inside. Ball's right in front of the goal, and it's hit in. No scoring in the first half. And less than 5 minutes into the third quarter, both teams find the back of the goal, and it's 1-1, tied up with 11:22 to play.
Still a lot of game left, so no need to worry, Sailors.
Well, I'm hoping from the Sailors side of things that goal by Sienna Schneider to finally get something in after a lot of good looks in the first half from the Sailors, hoping that can open the floodgates a little bit. So, Haley, what did Marina do there? That seemed to be their longest possession of this game and really their best opportunity in this game. What changed for them, do you think, offensively?
I think just, like, the key thing is, like, dangerous. Connecting passing and just being in the right position. Like, I think we would have the ball, like, the whole time if our forwards were in front of the defenders. And that's what Marina is doing exactly, and passing the ball in the right spot where Newport is not, and just took advantage. And they scored a really good goal.
And here comes Marina again, trying to get it inside the circle. Good defense there by Kate Gregory. And possession will go to the Sailors.
This is a great game. A very good game.
Kind of seemed like Gregory hit her with a hip check there. Can you do that? We'll give it to him.
Like in soccer, field hockey is basically hockey and soccer combined. And then the good thing about it is there is no offsides. So, but soccer, you could be a lot more aggressive with the shoulder pushing and see, like, that's okay because no one was really in the way.
Got it. So there's a lot of subjectivity when it comes to the officials' calls.
Yes. And what we need to focus on for Sailors is, like, we need to play aggressive but not play frantic. Since we're like, oh no, we're tied and we're not in the lead. We have to stay calm and stay poised.
Sailors need to stay in their game.
Yes. And just be patient.
Sailors get possession back here. Alexa Nelson passing it in.
Still our ball.
Nelson into Cotton.
She has to give her 5 yards. 5 yards, so we'll have the ball.
Lana Burns pushes it up ahead to Michaela Cotton. Marina gets it back. And the Sailors take it away. Working it up the sideline is Alexa Nelson. And the officials give it back to the Vikings. Lana Burns with it for Newport. Nice move there. Trying to get it up to Sienna Burns.
Twin sisters.
I was going to ask that, assuming they must be related.
Yes.
And I can't tell that they're twins from up here, but
yes, they're not calling the aggressive play.
Marina with possession here. Looking for the advantage right in front of the goal. And possession goes back to the Sailors.
Seems like Marina just turned something on. They're a lot more aggressive this half.
Yeah, they really do look like a different team after halftime. We'll see if the Sailors can adjust. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Scoreless at halftime. And both teams finding goals within a couple minutes of each other to open up the third. Marina with possession on the far sideline. Now Michaela Cotton had a touch for a second. Goes back to the Vikings.
Good stop.
Still Vikings ball. Taken away by Maddie Crafton. And then right back to Marina. Now the Vikings pushing it ahead. Good defense there by Kenzie Kerrigan. They give possession back to Marina. And Sailors get possession back. What was the call there from the official, Haley?
I'm assuming dangerous. So either it was from her follow through or behind. So your stick can only go a certain height. So there's a lot of rules in field hockey.
And I'm trying to learn them all in one game. You can quiz me at the end of this. That is Alexa Nelson pushing it ahead for the Sailors, up to Maddie Crafton. Back to Nelson. Possession remaining with Newport. Sienna Burns to Michaela Cotton.
Third party on us.
And a turnover. on the third-party call. So that right there was the 5 yards that you were talking about, that cushion that you have to give the player.
Save it.
Maddie Crafton on the near sideline, fighting for it. Taken away by Marina and then hit out of bounds, apparently last touched by the Sailors. Newport 8-0 in league. 11-10-2 on the season. Sailors were league champions. There's 2 leagues in our region between 15 teams. Huntington Beach and Bonita were the other local league champs. Sailors looking to win their first Tournament of Champions since 2016. Here they come up the sidelines. And Newport can't keep it in bounds, but they get it right back. Fighting for it is Alexa Nelson. And she passes it up ahead to Sienna Burns.
Unlucky.
Trying to thread the needle. Burns was trying to get it to Cotton. Michaela Cotton had that first pass that set off the Sailors scoring earlier this quarter. Now Marina has possession. Here's Cotton. She's got Burns on the sideline. And Marina cleans that up. It ricochets off of Cotton. Looks like that one is going to sting a little bit.
Especially it's pretty cold up here, so.
It's cold today. It is a chilly, crisp, cloudless fall day in the Newport Mesa area. I'm freezing. I should have brought a coat. Sailors trying to take it away from the Vikings. Sienna Burns momentarily gets a touch.
Since we haven't had much possession during this quarter like we've had the other half, we need to take advantage of getting the ball into the circle and either causing a short or working together and scoring a goal.
2 minutes and 40 seconds to play, and since the goal 1 minute into this quarter, this is the best opportunity the Sailors have had. Marina quickly trying to negate that advantage by Newport. And the Vikings are pushing it back the other way. Now fighting for it at midfield is Maddie Crafton. Crafton trying to hit it up the sidelines. Is that a hack?
Yeah. She forgot to take the ball with her.
And now the Sailors going to get the ball back.
And the key thing about defense is, like, when the offense is doing too much or trying to do something with the ball, you got to do is be patient. And then go for, there's a term called the jab. So when you're jabbing, exactly how it sounds. And then you try to take the ball away.
Out of bounds. Last touch by Newport. Final minute 45.
Good defense
Of this quarter. And Sienna Burns trying to do it all herself up the sideline. She has it right there in front of the Sailors coaching staff, Amanda Boyer, Judy Schaefer, and Chance Hill. Your Sailors coaches. Did you play for any of the current Sailors coaches, Haley?
Yes, I did. I played for both Amanda and Judy.
What can you tell me about Coach Boyer, Coach Amanda's coaching style?
She is an inspiration. She truly is. She leads by example. A hard worker, a fighter, finish strong, all these different things that you want to be that for her. You want to be whatever the team needs, and the cool part is she hasn't done it this year because she has a hurt back, but when I played, she used to get in the goalie pads. And
I love that.
Face against her, and it just truly help us to be a better team.
And you said she was a 4-year varsity goalkeeper.
Yes, for the Sailors.
Not only rare to be a 4-year varsity starter in any sport, but goalie when you're a ninth grader, that's got to be particularly brutal and intimidating.
Yes, and the last person to do that was Sarah Sheldon. So now she's playing for Chico State.
Final 10 seconds of the third quarter. Both teams fighting for possession around midfield. And that'll do it for the third quarter. In the first 5 minutes of the quarter, both teams finding the back of the net and scoring. And we're all tied up again. It was 0-0 at the end of one, scoreless at the end of two, and now it's tied 1-1 heading in to the final frame here at Davidson Field. You're watching Newport Harbor versus Marina, Tournament of Champions quarterfinals on TarTV.
So, as a assistant SID or assistant SID, do you have to do? You think you have to do some broadcasting? Have you had to yet? Or? Okay. Okay. You needed an SID to do it? Yeah. What sports typically do you know?
It's just like if the staff just doesn't show up.
Are they like live streamed on the Biola website? Okay, cool. Yeah. And then they'll have like someone, a staff or sometime do you know anything? Oh, awesome. Okay. What like division or like what level is Biola? Division 2. Okay, cool. And what are the big sports? But it's oh, awesome. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then getting bumped up from NAIA would be too. That's a big deal. Yeah. Oh, are they? Yeah. Okay. Would you guys, is that Biola Vanguard like same league?
So
maybe and pre-Biola getting moved up. Were you guys in the same league? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Are they D2? Okay. Concordia? D2? Okay. Concordia APU. And Biola in Do you live up there or do you live around here? Okay. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Yeah. Or like an hour. We started doing this like right before COVID, and then, or I guess that football season, we were doing just like audio only, a video live stream. Then we did our first video live stream like the day before sports shut down, started in 2020, and so then we were just waiting for him to come back, and then so earlier this year, which actually feels like a year ago, in March, we started doing this again. And then we did a walk during COVID. We did like a ton of games. People like took like attendance and whatnot. And now we do football and like select water polo games. And then we'll do a bunch of the winter sports. And yeah.
Welcome back in to TarTV. Alex Crawford, Haley Martinez with you here. 15 minutes on the clock at Davidson Field. 1 quarter left to play. Tied 1-1. And Haley, in that last quarter, it did seem like Marina got more aggressive. They had a better time of possession than we'd seen all game long, and they ended up getting a goal out of it.
Yes, definitely. And two, just right now, with the cheer going into the fourth quarter, Marina's was super loud. So let's see if they take that energy into this last quarter.
See what the Sailors can do. Trying to punch their ticket to the TOC semifinals. Coach Boyer not too pleased with the call from the official.
No, she is not.
Sailors with possession. Michaela Cotton. It was her passing that set things in motion for the Sienna Schneider goal last quarter. And then Marina found the answer shortly thereafter. That's how we got to where we are, 1-1. These two teams battled to a 0-0 tie way back on August 23rd. But obviously, this being the postseason, an elimination game, we will not have any ties today.
No. Well.
And remind myself and our viewers what happens if we're tied at the end of 4 quarters.
So I'm like 90% sure that we will go into, I'm not sure if we'll be doing sudden death, which is 77 no subs for 10 minutes, or we will go right into 8 seconds. So it's the goalie versus a player for at the 25-yard line, and you have 8 seconds to try and score a goal.
Well, hopefully we don't have to find out. With 13 minutes and 15 seconds to play here on TarTV, we are hoping the Sailors can put something together and score some more goals, so we don't have to find out what the overtime rules are today. Juana Burns fighting for it, and briefly Alexa Nelson came out of the scrum with the ball. Marina gets it right back. Good defense there from Newport. Energy increasing for both teams, both sidelines and both rooting sections here in the 4th quarter as it's crunch time.
Yeah, we have a pretty good crowd out here today.
Good crowd on hand at Davidson to cheer on your Newport Harbor field hockey team. Very good program here.
Yes.
Obviously, as you know, Haley, playing here for 4 years.
Very strong program, and that's like the best thing. This was the highlight of my high school, was playing field hockey for this program.
I feel like anybody that I've talked to that played field hockey here at Newport Harbor, whether it's from my era, back in 2009 is when I graduated, or from your era, there's definitely a strong field hockey camaraderie and real fond memories from anybody who spent time in the program.
Definitely. And Amanda has definitely made this program.
Crowd getting more into it. Some cheers from the student section. 11:15 to play in this game. Still tied 1-1.
Both refs are not on the same. There we go. One ref was saying it was White's ball, and the other ref was saying it was blue ball. But
well, it looks like they go with giving it to the Vikings. Marina now with possession, far side of the field, at around the 10-yard line. With 10:30 to play. Tied 1-1. You can't see it on your broadcast, but a few of the students here running back and forth with the Sailor Nation field hockey sign. Crowd getting into it a bit. And the Sailors with the takeaway.
They have to bring the ball back.
Oh, they have to start from back where the foul occurred.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Sometimes it's a bummer because the clock time is so important. So
The clock only stops after a goal, correct?
correct, unless the refs say stop the clock. Nice pass.
Out of bounds, back to Marina. 9:30 remaining in this game. That's Sophie Norse with it on the near sideline. Up ahead to Sienna Burns. And Marina hits it out of bounds, so it'll go back to being Sailor possession.
And the clock is running.
The ball is rolling down the track. And like you said, Haley, time is really of the essence. We've only got one goal each in this game. Fairly low-scoring affair here with 8:30 to play. Newport trying to get it in. Marina takes it away. And here come the Sailors. Back to Marina.
Our ball.
Newport possession. Sophie Norse gonna hit it in for the Sailors. She gets it up to Cotton. It just slips away from Michaela's stick. It looks like it's back to Sailors possession. Alexa Nelson hits it up towards Lana Burns, and now it goes back to Marina.
Accidentally hit her foot.
Every possession so precious. Here over halfway through the final quarter. Sadie Simon fighting for it on the far side of the field. Still in possession of the Vikings. Good pass there in the circle. Goalie's got to come out. That's dangerous territory. We have a short corner upcoming. Uh-oh.
So it's really important. So we have 5 people in the cage defending, including the goalie, and then the other Sailors are here at the 50-yard line, and they have to sprint to go and help their teammates.
Marina has it just outside the circle. Get it
She's
inside. A good look just to the right of the goal. So the Sailors' defense holds. A great opportunity for Marina. A very untimely short corner for the Sailors, but they dodge a bullet and get the ball back with 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Newport needs to get something going. Sophie Norse will hit it in for the Sailors. Up ahead, Michaela Cotton trying to split a pair of defenders. And Newport will retain possession.
Trying to switch the field. There we go.
Nice hit by Cotton. It goes back onto the stick of the Marina player, but you can see the power of Cotton on display with that hit. Here come the Vikings. Another opportunity just outside the circle. And it's knocked away by Kenzie Kerrigan.
There we go. Look at her go.
She gets it back. Now Marina trying to save it. Possession Sailors. Kerrigan was full steam ahead, and she's going to knock it in for Newport here. 5 minutes to play.
She's not ready for her senior season to be over.
Sophie Norse takes it away briefly. Now Marina gets it back.
Stepped.
Crafton. And it's out of bounds. Possession Newport. Burns hits it ahead. And they're actually going to say possession Vikings, so.
I thought she was going to let that one slide. She looked like it for a second.
Oh, I saw her point in the Marina direction, the official. I saw the official point Marina's way. And Newport hit the ball in, and then I thought she was going to let it go too. Marina with possession. Great opportunity, 4:10 to play. Michaela Cotton defending. She forces a turnover. Here come the Sailors.
Got to get 5. It's a lot of blue, not enough white.
Burns tried to uncork that one. And now Marina's got it. Just outside the circle. Sailors defense flying to the ball. And Sophie Norse hits it away. Back to Marina.
Dangerous.
Norse and Crafton defending. Dangerous play. Gives the ball back to the Sailors. 3:20 to go. Sailors need to get possession and get it down on the other side of the field. Marina has totally flipped the field in this second half. I don't know what changed at halftime, but maybe they just liked this other side of the field better.
Sometimes it happens that way.
Here's Michaela Cotton. 25 yards out. Hits it into the middle of the field.
Good pass by Lucy.
Sadie Simon trying to track it down. Lucy Tui is also in the vicinity. Possession Sailors, 2:40 to go.
So she needs to go 5 yards. With 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
Inside hit by Burns.
Short corner.
And a short corner upcoming. Michaela Cotton drawing that foul. 2:19 to play. So this is crunch time. This is it, really. If you wanted an opportunity for Newport, this is the opportunity you're looking for.
They're most likely going to go to Michaela. Either they'll go to Sadie to pass to Michaela to take the shot.
Sienna Burns, the injector.
They went to Kenzie. Foot.
Lucy Tui has it for Newport. Back to Nelson. Trying to get it to Cotton inside. Sailors still have possession. 1 minute, 40 seconds to play.
Good run by Michaela.
That's Michaela with it. And Marina takes it away. Oh, good steal there
Good
by
ball.
Kenzie Kerrigan. Maddie Crafton got a touch for a moment. Now back to Sophie Norse. And then back to Marina. And the officials going to give the ball back to Newport Harbor with 1 minute to play.
So I don't know if you see, but when there is a short corner, the defenders go behind the cage on Marina, and they put on, like, it kind of looks like a Jason mask.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, so this was the first season that that the whole field hockey on the West Coast decided no need for goggles.
Oh,
So
okay.
our program still wears goggles, but a lot of the teams this year are not wearing goggles. So when they have a short corner, they go behind and put on that mask so that there's no injury.
I was wondering what they were putting on, taking off.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Alexa Nelson up ahead to Cotton. Running up the sideline is Sienna Burns.
Our ball.
20 seconds to go. Sailors need some heroics here. Cotton inbounds it.
Draw short. They have to draw short to keep it going.
10 seconds to play. Cotton hits it inside, and it goes out of bounds. Can't get tracked down. Sienna Burns was in the area. 1 second to go, and we'll have overtime. So stay tuned to see what overtime consists of here. Tournament of Champions quarterfinals, 1-1. The score between your Sailors and the visiting Marina Vikings. They ended their game earlier this season in a tie, 0-0. Now it's 1-1. We'll take a quick breather. When we come back, we've got overtime for you from Davidson Field between Newport Harbor and Marina. You're watching Field Hockey on TarTV.
You're saying that either a seven how many are there normally? Yeah. Or we'll get a shootout. You have eight. Similar to hockey. Okay. Or a combo of the two, like you said. You guys had an alumni game? Yeah. How was that? Yeah, I bet. Oh, did you guys have that like during homecoming weekend? Yeah. Okay, cool. I know water polo had one too. Oh, okay. How many? How many people get to shoot? Is it like 5 from each team? Okay. Got it. Like that's like soccer. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna stand for this last part. For football games, I actually stand. It's probably because it's cold and it keeps the energy up.
Welcome back in to TarTV, and we are in overtime, which I know, Haley, we were trying to figure out what the overtime rules were going to be for the postseason. It looks like they're doing 7-on-7, sudden death, 10 minutes on the clock. You score, you end the game.
Yep, exactly. And normally with this, with our program, we always end up going to sudden death, and it's the best feeling after we score and we all run and we all give a dog pile. So,
and like you said, for these seniors, they don't want this to be the last game of the season. Obviously, Sailors went 8-0 in league. They were the top team in their pod, and they've got their sights set on at least one more game.
Yes.
2 more, and they're in the championship. Normally, you have 11 players on each side on the field, so you take 4 off, a lot more spacing. What is the strategy or the reasoning behind going to the 7-on-7 for sudden death overtime?
I would say it's not so congested and that there's more space and it's easier to get the ball necessarily up the field, but it's a lot running around and it's very, 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 very tiring.
Sailors with possession.
It's our ball.
And it gets through. Michaela Cotton was in the vicinity, but Marina going to get it back now. Cotton.
Go. Someone needs to go to cage.
Cotton takes a shot from far out.
Our ball is off of blue, so we'll have possession.
Deflected off Marina. 2 minutes elapsed here in overtime. Sudden death. 10 minutes on the clock. 7 players each side. And a trip to the Tournament of Champions semifinals on Thursday on the line. Right in front of the cage.
Ooh, unlucky, hit her foot.
So that's a turnover. Good opportunity there for the Sailors, opening things up in overtime.
Nice stop.
And Newport going to get it right back. Kate Cherry has a touch. Possession Sailors.
There we go.
Lana Burns in the circle.
Hack.
That will give the ball back to Marina.
And what's so tiring is if you lose possession, then you have to charge hard back to now be a defender.
And we see Alexa Nelson doing just that, sprinting up the sideline. And she does get the ball back from Marina. The cold gust blows in here at Davidson Field. Everybody enjoying the broadcast from the comforts of home. It's really quite cold out here today, especially on the shaded side, the home side of the field.
Definitely, you can see some of our fans moved on the other side to be in the sun.
Oh, the sun looks great over there. I'd like to be over there. Here comes Newport.
Again.
Cotton trying to split the defenders. Possession stays with the Sailors. Cotton from long range. Oh, ricochets off the post. Another shot.
Finish.
This one, oh, inches away. Wow. Michaela Cotton almost hit that one from 20 yards out. And it ricocheted off the post. Sailors now feeling themselves a little bit. Trying to do something with this momentum. They've got Marina on the ropes. But obviously, 7-on-7, things can change in a hurry. The Vikings player tripped up.
Trying to do a reverse sweep.
Now Michaela Cotton going to come over and defend for the Sailors. That's Lana Burns on the far side of the field.
Nice save by Kate.
Kate Cherry with the save. Up ahead to Cotton. Marina gets it back. Cotton defending. Possession sticks with the Vikings. Uh-oh, huge opportunity here for Marina.
Yes, Kenzie.
Great defense there by Kenzie Kerrigan.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, ouch. That was that Lana Burns or Lucy Tui?
Yes.
Hit that one right in the stomach of the Marina player. Do we have a short corner here?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Great opportunity for the Vikings. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Take advantage.
Now Newport's got numbers. Kate Cherry pushing it ahead.
Here we go.
There's Michaela Cotton. Just outside the circle, slowing up. A shot. It's high. It goes over the top of the cage. Last touch by Marina. Sailors will get possession. Couple of great looks in this overtime by Michaela Cotton.
Stop the clock. Stop. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good.
Michaela Cotton inside, right in front of the cage. Oh, Marina almost knocks it out. Sailors get it back. Sailors still with possession. Alexa Nelson trying to get it to Lana Burns, right at the perimeter. Ricochets off of Kate Cherry. Vikings now trying to push it back the other way.
Like I said, it's so important for those defenders to be patient. That's what Kenzie has done all day.
Possession. Marina. Oh, Sailors are frustrated by that one. 3:30 to go. Marina going to take over right at midfield. And Kenzie Kerrigan will track that down for Newport. And look to push it up the near sideline. Alexa Nelson has it.
You can tell that the girls are getting tired.
Oh, it looks exhausting. You're basically running 100-yard sprints.
And during our summer camp, that's what we really enforce about being in shape and being in condition. And we would be doing a bunch of 100-yard sprints to be getting ready for this. So these girls are prepared. Whoever is the most conditioned is going to outlast them. Unlucky.
Possession sticks with Marina. 2:45 to go.
Oh, man.
Sailors stop it just outside the circle. Possession goes back to the Vikings.
They have to go 5.
And Marina gets a short corner with 2:20 to go. And now another great opportunity for the Vikings. There's been a lot of excitement in this overtime. No scoring, obviously, because once a goal is scored, that team will win. But You've gotten good looks for both teams. Marina with a huge opportunity right now.
Come on, Kenzie. Our ball.
Great defense there by Kenzie Kerrigan.
Switch. We're hitting it right to blue.
Now Vikings are on the attack. They've had some good looks here in this last minute. Alexa Nelson takes it away from the Marina player, but possession will stick with the Vikings. 90 seconds to go.
Dangerous, our ball. Here we go.
Let's see if the Sailors can get something going. With under 90 seconds to play, it'll be a shootout after this. Here come the Sailors. Lana Burns. There's Michaela Cotton, one-on-one. She's gonna get a shot. Oh, it's kicked out by the goalkeeper.
Short corner.
And a short corner for the Sailors with 60 seconds. Newport would love to avoid the shootout and just end this thing. With 50 seconds and the clock continuing to tick down. It looks like that'll be Kate Cherry, the injector. Gets it in.
Take a shot.
Now Cotton has it taken away. Possession, Newport, 30 seconds to play. Kenzie Kerrigan. Shot from long range. Oh, just to the left of the cage. Inches away. 15 seconds to go. Oh, Newport's had some great looks.
Oh my gosh.
And they're going to get the ball back with 7 seconds. And I don't think there's enough time to do anything because by the time they track down that ball, the horn sounds. We're headed to a shootout, I believe. We'll take a quick breather. When we come back, we got a shootout for you here at Davidson Field with a trip to the TOC semifinals on the line. You're watching Newport Harbor Field Hockey versus Marina on TarTV.
Really good.
She should have nailed it even by pushing it. She should have nailed it.
So cold. I'm frozen. Or, you know, you can say, it's not actually you. Yeah, thanks for doing it. The insight is super helpful. I'm like, actually so good.
Welcome back in to TarTV. Overtime is over. The game regulation ended in a tie, and that is where we sit right now, 1-1 your score. And Haley, just explain to me and our viewers how it works now. We went through the 10-minute sudden death overtime period. That ended, no scoring. And so now this is called strokes?
Yes, correct. So we have 5 players from each team that the coaches pick. And sometimes it's even the goalie. So what you do is there's like a dash in front of the goal, and the offense necessarily, because I guess the goalie's considered defense on this side, and you put the ball there and the stick can't make a sound. So you could start off with the stick off the ball, but if it makes a sound, it automatically does not count. So sometimes people go from the reverse side, or they'll go to strong stick, and you want to aim for the corners. Also, you kind of want to draw the goalie's attention and like act like you're going to go one way and then really go the other. I was never picked for the strokes because I was not good at it. But yeah, we have Lana, Michaela, Hannah, Sienna, and Lucy who will be doing our strokes today.
And so basically it's like penalty shots in soccer or hockey. More or less, correct?
Yes. So it's best out of 5.
Well, here we go. Both teams scoring early in the third period, no scoring besides that. And the winner will play Thursday in the Tournament of Champions semifinals.
Against either Edison or Huntington, and they're both playing right now.
Huntington was one of the other league champions in the area. Sailors went 8-0 in league. And we're getting ready for our first go at it from Lana Burns for the Sailors. And the Newport Harbor football team on hand, waiting to use the field for practice, cheering on. NHHS field hockey. Here's Lana. She'll have the first attempt for Newport. Oh, and she puts it in the back of the net.
Beautiful place. Beautifully placed.
Just right to the left of the goalkeeper, and the Sailors get the first one. Now Marina trying to answer. And it's 5 from each side, so best 3 out of 5. Lana Burns puts it in on the Sailors' first attempt. And now we'll get Michaela Gallardo in goal for the Sailors, trying to block this one.
She's juiced. She's ready.
Oh, and it's wide to the left. A miss. Sailors 1, Vikings 0.
We got Michaela Cotton. Here we go.
And we've seen the power of Michaela Cotton on display in this game. She had a few great looks at goal in overtime. She had a long, crisp 20-yard pass that set up the lone goal of the game from the Sailors from Sienna Schneider. Let's see what she can do here. Oh, off the post and out. That'll get some cheers from the Marina side. Still 1-0. Sailors with 2 attempts. Now Marina with their second attempt. Junior goalie Michaela Gallardo trying to keep a clean slate here. And that one sneaks in, so Marina finds the equalizer just to the right of Gallardo. The Vikings put it in. It's 1-1 through 2 attempts.
It's a big mental game, especially for the goalie, that you're kind of carrying on this team. You're working together with the offense, but you can't let that affect you. You got to get the next one.
Kenzie Kerrigan now puts it in! Just to the left of the Marina goalkeeper, and the Sailors back up 2-1.
That's actually Hannah Nye wearing Kenzie's uniform. I don't know if that's allowed, but.
Hannah Nye puts it in, wearing number 11. And that's big. Now Marina trying to tie it back up. Sailors 2 out of 3. Vikings 1 for 2. Make it 1 for 3. Gallardo fired up. She got right in front of that and denies the Marina player. And now we'll go to our 4th Sailor, number 21, Sienna Burns. Sailors lead 2-1. Burns didn't get all of that one. And the Marina goalkeeper kicks it out of the way. So Sailors now 2 for 4.
This is key. This is key. She has to save this one.
Sailors 2 for 4. Marina 1 for 3. This is the 4th attempt. Gallardo in goal, blocked the last one. And here we go. And it goes just over the left side of Gallardo into the back of the net. We're tied back up 2-2. And this is our 5th and potentially final Sailor, Lucy Tui, getting a shot at it. If Lucy puts it in and Gallardo blocks the next one, the Sailors win. Here we go. The sophomore, denied by Marina. Now it's all on Gallardo. The Sailors' junior goalkeeper, Michaela Gallardo, walking into the cage. And the season falls all on her shoulders right here.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about pressure. Haley, this is huge.
I have full confidence in her. Here
She's
we go.
fired up. And it gets in. Marina wins it in strokes. 1-1 at the end of regulation. 1-1 at the end of overtime. And the Sailors fall at home to the Marina Vikings. Marina going on to the Tournament of Champions semifinals against either Huntington or Edison on Thursday. Tough finish there for the Sailors. They had a lot of opportunities. They played very well at times.
They played their hearts out. They left everything they had on the field, and they did finish strong. It's not the outcome we wanted, but they gave it their all.
And an exciting game if you're a fan of field hockey. This game had a little bit of everything, and it comes down to the final penalty shot. And Marina's victorious. Tough break for the Sailors, but like you said, Haley, they gave it their all. They left it all out on the field. And those girls definitely should be proud of their effort today. Because that's an exhausting match, an hour of field hockey, then 7-on-7 sprinting back and forth, and then the emotional drain of strokes of the penalty shots. That's a lot. Well, that does it for the Newport Harbor not water polo, field hockey season. We'll be back in action on Friday for water polo. That does it for Newport Harbor field hockey this season. Winning league, falling here in their first game of the Tournament of Champions, the quarterfinals to Marina. Haley, thanks for joining me today on this field hockey broadcast. I hope we can do it again sometime next season.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Well, for my broadcast partner, Haley Martinez, for Coach Amanda Boyer, and all the girls on this league champion Newport Harbor field hockey team, this is Alex Crawford saying from Davidson Field to the bell tower, from the pool deck to the senior lot, you have been watching Newport Harbor field hockey on TarTV. Go Sailors!